I've been training in martial arts for a very long time, right? So I've always practiced some sort of martial arts. My focus long time ago in high school was Aikido. And when I moved to Thailand in 2002, I continued with Aikido. But because I was in Thailand, of course that you are exposed to other martial arts, including the local martial art, which is Muay Thai. So I trained a bit in Thailand. I trained Muay Thai, but not at a competition level. It was just like for myself and to learn new skills and to learn new techniques. And here in Beijing, I used to train with a colleague at our workplace. Now he has just returned from his quarantine, so we will soon start training again. But it's more, it's not serious Muay Thai training. If you go to a Muay Thai camp, it's like very like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, very prescriptive what you have to do. We're more like, testing our abilities and learning new skills and trying to adapt what we know to other martial arts.
Nevertheless, yeah, I think you draw experience from this practice, as well as you said that you combine with previous experiences. Did this help you to the archery practice?
So in archery, you need a lot of upper body strength, especially shoulder and back, and you need stability on your feet because you need to like stand still. I guess in a way, like any kind of muscle improvement and muscle strength is helpful in archery, but I would not see a direct connection between Muay Thai and archery, unless if we think they're both martial arts in the sense that they have a martial element. If you think, but both Muay Thai and archery right now are sports, right? So there's rules and there's regulations and there's points. So maybe the martial element is no longer there today, but as a skill to protect yourself, to know how to fight, to know how to use your hands, how to protect your family. I think any martial art, including Muay Thai, is very, very relevant.
What drew you to a conclusion that martial art can also help us to reach a certain level of organization, to improve our life, and how this can help the new generation even in life?
I think it's a very good point that you're raising, because the kind of martial arts that I did 25, 30 years ago is maybe a bit different than what happens today in the martial arts world. I think right now it's very commercial and people are trying to make you stay in the gym and pay the fee and bring a friend, and maybe the level is less intense. While when we trained, it was like really rough training and it was really strict and it was very hard and you hurt and you pained and you got beaten up. I think right now we're a bit more lenient on the discipline side. So I would really love to see maybe a switch back to doing martial arts not just as an activity, but also for mental toughness, for physical training, for combat training, to build self-confidence. And I think good martial arts teachers, good coaches instill that in their students. But at the same time, I see these like mini martial art farms where they're like 100 people and they're like doing some random exercise and it's just another activity. Sometimes I think these days some people take martial arts as another fitness activity.
Which in your concept is it not?
in my concept, I think for physical activity, you can do anything. Martial arts is also good. But I think if you stay long enough with your discipline, with your martial art, I think you can reach a higher level of understanding that martial arts is not only about fitness, it's not only about beating someone up. It's also about learning self-restraint, about learning to be resilient, to deal with pain, to have confidence. And also you learn humility in martial arts, because there will always be someone who's better than you. There's always going to be someone who's stronger than you. So I hope that these days, especially for the younger generation, martial arts will become more than just an activity.
I understand. So you're taking it to a spiritual level, the martial art.
I think, okay, a spiritual, maybe a more mental and a visionary level. Like, I am 42 years old and I cannot compete in a martial art event with an 18, 19-year-old young man who's been training for a few years, right? Because he has the strength, he has the speed, he's at the peak of his physical level. But maybe during my martial arts practice, I learn other ways of, maybe winning a fight or avoiding a fight or minimizing the damage in a fight, which I think is also it's a very important life skill.